reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network.
MMO Reporter's PAX Prime coverage is brought to you by Dragon Fantasy, The Black Tome of Ice, a 16-bit styled JRPG coming soon on Steam, iOS, Android, 3DS, and Wii U. Hey everybody, Chris and Matt here from MMO Reporter, and we have been checking out Call of the Starseed, a virtual reality adventure game that is going through not the Oculus Rift, which you might think first name when you think of virtual reality, but this is the HTC Vive, and it's my first chance to play with this hardware, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed so far. The headset was very familiar, very much like the Oculus Rift. But they had as well, on top of that, the controllers, which they called them, I believe, lighthouses that they had, which shoot out the lasers, and those are picked up by your controllers, which have almost like a radar dish on top, full of sensors, which then translated into the game. You're actually able to move around the space in-game. When you jumped in for the first time, I mean, what are your initial thoughts of this game?
Fully immersive. I totally got right into it, and I like the fact that you could actually see the rotation and your hands would move. I actually found a bit of a bug when I was messing around with the tutorial. There's wine bottles, you pick them up, you try to smash them and do stuff like that. I turned one upside down. Apparently I was the first person to do that. So, and they were like, it's not supposed to work like that. So I might have helped fix the game a little bit. It was awesome.
You're good. Way to go, Matt.
Thank you.
You know what? When I was in that same starting area with the glass bottles, which was meant to teach you, on the controllers themselves, the buttons on the far side are actually your grip buttons, so it's like you're gripping something when you're playing. So you'd reach out and pick up those bottles like that. And I heard some people, maybe it could have been my wife laughing at me from the edge off screen. I may have thrown the virtual bottle in the general direction, not expecting anything to happen, but it felt good on my end, I have to say. It felt pretty good on my end.
Nice.
So we did the tutorial, we got into the game world itself, and it's really interesting. You got a little bit of a hint of the story. Did you, at one point, there's actually some of the story written out on a piece of paper. Did you pick that up?
I absolutely picked it up and read it.
I sat there, and I know I was watching, and at the end of it, I realized, you know what? I've been moving the paper up as I've been reading, as I go, and my head was moving back and forth as I was reading in virtual reality.
Yeah, I know. It was cool.
I mean, that's just weird. But it did give you some of the hints at what the story of this game is going to be about. You have to find your sister.
Yeah.
And I think the best part, cassette tape.
Yes.
There was a tape there. You had to put it in the Walkman. I know there's going to be some kids who are going to play this. They're going to go, what the heck? Where's the screen on this thing? I don't get... I loved it.
Me too. I like bringing how you had to bring the cassette player up to your actual ear to hear it properly. That was a really, really cool effect that I liked that was in there too. So.
And we got other stuff that was in there as well, using the flare gun to shoot.
So how many shots did it take you to get 3 bells?
I had to do like 4 reloads.
3 shots.
Really?
No.
And then there were fireworks, all sorts of stuff, and it was a really, really immersive experience. The sound design was great.
Yeah.
I felt really immersed in the area by the sound. There was a lot of it from birds, from fireworks that you let off, from the flare. Lots of stuff that really brought you into that world and made it easy to forget that you're walking around this virtual space.
Yeah, absolutely. I was a little surprised when my feet didn't get wet when I was standing by the chest at the very beginning of the beach.
Yeah.
But totally immersive, totally fun. I really, really enjoyed giving this a go.
Yeah.
So
check it out. Call of the Starseed. You need to follow this game. If you like adventure games, if you like mysteries, you need to go check this out. Cloudhead Games, Call of the Starseed. Fantastic. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is it for now from PAX. Thanks for watching this video. Of course, we hope to see you at PAX.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.